Forward thinking and putting other people first. I think it is hands down the number one thing that can propel people in business and give them the ability to be places where they never have thought possible. Let me tell you more. Hi everyone, thanks for taking a minute to listen to this video on forward thinking as well as putting other people first. In our business, in real estate, and in mortgage, we lose sight of the fact of the ability for great salespeople to always try to forward think. Forward thinking is kind of like foreshadowing, but it's being cognizant of where you are and where you want to get to. Being able to forward think is being able to always understand where you're at, but not overspeak and overstep, even though you may want to. Not to put your foot in your mouth. Not to be in the moment, but think of the moment you want to be at. That's what great salespeople understand. They have the ability to receive information and start thinking about, okay, I just received this information. It's not time yet to talk about this. That will come in the future. It's not time yet to bring this to the forefront. I need to save that for later. Let's give a real world example. So forward thinking in, say, contract negotiations is very, very important. And the reason that's very important is because we need to set the tone and the stage for what's about to come in the future so we don't give up the house at the very beginning. As an example, let's say one of my clients submits an offer at $500,000 on a property. And let's say that the $500,000 is $25,000 under list price. 5.25 we're submitting at $500,000. The forward-thinking agent talks about anticipating a counter offer prior to submitting the first initial offer. Why? Because we need to set the tone that not only there will be a counter, but the reason we're doing it this way is so we can see where the seller is willing to give, come up with that number, and hopefully it's an acceptable number so we can accept that contract when they come back with that, but I don't know where they're at. Quite frankly, this home's listed at a really good price. They may say full price only, and then we'll make a decision as if we want to execute on that. We're setting the stage for forward thinking and forward progress of the potential counter that we are more than likely going to receive. We're setting the stage for our consumer so they mentally prepare themselves from that moment on. You're probably not getting this home at 500. However, these are the seeds that you plant. I'm showing you that I have your back. I'm showing you that I'm willing to submit this offer, but the reason we're submitting this offer, even though we probably won't get it at this price, is we're gonna now see where the seller is willing to come to. By submitting at 500 doesn't mean you're gonna get it. And they may think that. They may say, let's submit at 500, see what they say, and in the back of their mind saying, that's our best and final. But we need to take control. We need to be forward thinking and letting them know that when I get this back, you can expect a counter more than likely. Another prime example would be setting the stage for inspections and forward thinking about there will be issues with this home. We're gonna have issues with inspections. But you gotta remember, one of the things I always say is that it's not necessarily what you say, but it's when you say it. That's the forward thinking part. We can't be talking about inspection items once we get a report back. Shame on us. That is not forward thinking. That leads to cancellation. We can't be talking about market conditions once we're already showing houses in the market. We need to be talking about that on the initial phone call. We need to be talking about the urgency of the market and forward thinking, placing our consumers in the car looking at homes on that very first call. When I take you out to see homes, you're looking between $500,000 and $700,000, 4 bedrooms. Let me just tell you this, that's what a lot of people are looking for right now, and we are in very limited supply. Once you become a little salesy, take a step back a little bit. The only reason I tell you this is because if you go out there and we find the home you're looking for, there's not gonna be a lot to choose from. So if we find the home you're looking for, I just wanna make sure, number one, you don't lose it. And number two, you'll be in a position that you can make a decision that day on writing an offer on it. Are you in that position? And you get them to commit to yes on that initial call. So when they walk through and you're touring them through 5 homes and you finally take them through home 4, remember, never show the best one first, and you finally take them through home 4 and they love it, they've already been conditioned through forward thinking to say it's okay to make an offer. This is what the great salespeople do. This is why the great mortgage professionals foreshadow and forward think about the process of making an offer when they're taking a mortgage application. I'm already talking about working with the listing agent so they know you're as good as gold, and so they understand that when push comes to shove, you as a loan officer are gonna make that phone call and help them close that deal so that client on the initial phone call that you're talking to falls in love with you from day one. That's forward thinking. We need that. And part of that also comes into the relationship side of everything, that what can I do for you first? What can I do for my client first? How can I help you? How can I support you? For us at JMG, it's our business partners. You never lead with your hand out. Never. How can I help you? How can I show you that I can be a great partner? We receive a lot of referrals from some of our amazing partners, right? I think everyone knows that at this point. We've worked our way to where this year we're anticipating over 100,000 referrals to come to our company. How does this little company that started not too long ago all of a sudden now have some of the largest partnerships and over 100,000 referrals estimated in 2024? How is that possible? It's possible because we know we have partners that trust us, but also they know that anything we can do for them, we will do it. We always lead with us first. How can I help you? What can I do? What can I do to make your organization better? What can I do to help your salespeople? What can I do to better value our relationship and not just have my hand out? And I think that's a mistake that a lot of people have. It's always more about what somebody can give to them instead of what you can give to them. And when you lead with you, you're always thinking, what can I do for someone else? What can I do so that person knows that I believe they are special, that they're special to me, that they're special to us? What can I do? I'm always thinking about those things. And especially to our larger partners out there, it's always about what can we do more to bring more value to you first? And you know what happens from there? When you're genuine about that, people notice. I was watching this Florida Gators special, which I'm not a Florida Gators fan, but I was watching the special and it was Tim Tebow. And he was talking about how as a child, his parents said over and over and over again, you're going to be special. You're going to be amazing. You are special. You're a special human being. You know what he said in the documentary? He says, you know what happens when someone tells you that over and over again? He said you start to believe it. And I honestly believe that is the genuineness of what a good relationship partner has. That it's not fake, that it is genuine, and that you don't have your hand out first, you have your hand out last. Just think about that in your business. Think about the people that impact your business. Think about your friends, your clients, your relationships. Think about how important it is that they know that you would do anything in the world for them. Because what that means is that they will eventually do anything in the world for you. So lead that way. Lead by them first. And I think you'll see a massive, massive difference in your business. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you.